They all know who you are. Oh, I should have. I'm going to be here in a second.
Okay. You're not streaming yet, though?
No.
Okay. Um, so you want to focus New York, Hudson, Fairlawn, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You can do Farallon. Mm-hmm.
Um, we have your budget $60 a month.
Okay.
So we have three campaigns running right now for 2020. Are you guys selling more local or national right now?
We're doing okay.
Because I'm
It's
trying to figure out
probably
which one to turn off
um
to turn
if we
another
didn't
one
turn
on.
it if we didn't turn any off, what would be the budget?
I would say the least we should do is $20 a day. So $20 a day at 30 days is 600 a month.
Okay.
Really, the higher you go, the better. But 20 is still relatively low for a Facebook budget campaign, but it's not bad. The stuff we're getting now is all at $20 a day. So I mean, the
We're
campaigns
adding
are
on
getting.
another part-time employee.
Okay.
So we're starting her next Monday and Tuesday to kind of start training her. She's Timmy's fiance,
Cool.
but
I know her, right?
I think you've met Shaylee probably.
I would have had to.
She's
Timmy's
been
girlfriend?
yeah.
Yeah.
She's been in retail forever.
Cool.
High end retail.
Yeah.
So she's coming up Monday and Tuesday. Oh, we are live. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't know we were live. But Tim will be in at 4.
So do you want me to? We'll talk about it once.
Okay. Yep. Sorry guys, I didn't know I was live. Hey, Anthony, do you know how to change this other screen to wellness?
What's that?
The other screen to wellness. This one.
Wait, do I want to say that one? Do I want to change it?
No, can you change this to Recreal Wellness? Hi guys, it's Angela.
Right now?
We can wait.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait.
Okay.
All right, guys, it's Angela with Recreal Health and Wellness. I am so sorry. I didn't know I pushed the button. But we are here today. We can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. So if you want to talk about, the GLPs, if you want to talk about weight loss, hormones, whatever, you got it. We can talk about all of it. So this is my new creation. I've actually created Recrea Burn. The reason I created this was for the stalls, that dreaded stall. Oh no, we're hitting the stall. Whatever are we going to do about it? That is this. So we can talk about that. So basically, anything and everything is open for discussion today. And I am planning on being on here for 2 hours. We'll see how that rolls. And hopefully, we don't have any dog fights today. I don't know if you guys heard about it or not, but on when was it? Oh, Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, I think it was Friday. Oh my gosh, my little pup has decided that she wants to be the dominant one in the family. And while I was live, she decided to attack my old man. It was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. So she attacked my old man, and I'm on live, and I had to throw my phone. I had to go get her off of him, and it was horrible, absolutely horrible. All while on live, I was just. So here I am wrestling a dog while you guys could all hear it, and it was horrible. Thank you. Somebody just reviewed Recrea Burn. So basically, what Recrea Burn is, I decided because everybody kept asking me. It was crazy. Who just said that? Kim. Yes, it was horrible. Um, Oh my gosh, Dixie, really? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, somebody, I don't know if you've seen my video or not, but somebody was asking or had said, made a comment or something, or I had seen another video about GLPs making the rooster bigger. So there you go. Take your GLPs. Um, yeah, supposedly the GLPs will. Yeah, what thing, right, Kim? Who knows? But GLPs will make the rooster bigger. So there you go. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you. So yes. So yeah, the chicken. Oh, we are gonna have fun today. I can already tell you guys are riled up. Okay, let's go. All right. So Recrea Burn is a bunch of B vitamins. Thank you, Nancy, for looking at it. But I don't think it's going to have any effect on it, the rooster, or the thing that we are so talking about. But you know what? Let's go ahead. But do not get me in trouble or kicked off of the platform, please. I get in enough trouble as it is. I've got several videos right now that aren't flying. Um, it is crazy, All right, Dixie, don't get me in trouble. I bought this and all the F. Oh my gosh. Really, you guys? Come on. All right, Kim bought hers and it's supposed to be there tomorrow. Okay, so I would recommend I think we're doing an infomercial because the phones are ringing off the hook and there. Poor Veronica's all by herself. So there you go. You remember back in the day when it wasn't the Brady Bunch, it was another family, and they were all like singing and dancing, and the phones were ringing off the hook. I can't remember what it was. Can I take this if I have high blood pressure? It is B vitamins. I will give her a big old hug. You got it, Kim, and I'll have to record it again so she can creep out and freak out. But you can take this with blood pressure because it's all B vitamins, C. It has anestazole in it. It has D in it. So it is all vitamins, all natural vitamins. So yes, you can take it with blood pressure. It is really safe. Marlong, I don't know you. I would probably give you a hug, but just don't be weird about it, okay? Yeah, just don't be weird. Yes, there is niacin in it. So the only thing that I would say, Tammy, is check with your provider, but I don't see why not. You should be fine. So Kim, you started NAD today. So NAD is just one of those that you're just going to continue to take. You're not really probably going to see any big results with it. It's just one of those that you just take and it's just going to continue doing its thing. It's supposed to just keep you young for longer. That's basically what NAD does. So Nancy, thank you for looking at the product. So I like NAD. It's just, it has a good concept. It's just supposed to keep you younger longer. It helps your cells stay young. So NAD is a really good idea. It's just a real good um, product. So yeah, I do like NAD. I like it intramuscularly. I think it's a good intramuscular injection, to be honest with you. So that's why I like NAD. I know you have said before. I'm sorry. What about explain about Recrea Burn? Younger, longer is a good idea. I am not growing old gracefully. I'm 51, and I plan on staying looking as young as I possibly can for as long as I possibly can. Okay, what Recrea Burn is. So the reason I created this is because everybody, myself, we've hit that stall. And you could be on a GLP and hit the stall, or you can just be doing that D burn and hit the stall, or you just are have like of energy. You know, we all have that fatigue every now and then. This is what you are looking for, because what this does is a metabolism booster. No, this is for human consumption only. So this is to give you that metabolism boost, the energy that you're looking for. It's got the 3 little F word burn in it. It has immunity support because it has the vitamin C in it. So this is just something that's going to help get you through the day. There's no caffeine in it, so it's not going to give you that, that's why you can take it with heart issues. Because if it has the caffeine in it, you shouldn't take it with heart issues, because it's not going to give you the palpitations. Now, it has niacin in it, which niacin is actually good for the heart, because a lot of your what we used to do is give people niacin with heart issues. So it might give you a little bit of flushing, and that is why you might get like the red cheeks. So I've been telling people, take one a day for a few days just to kind of see how it affects them. Yes, buy this for your mother-in-law. It is actually going to be really good for your mother-in-law. Buy it for yourself because it's going to give you that energy. And so if you're retaining a lot of fluid, this might not help you with that, but it's going to help you feel better, give you more energy, which is going to help you move more, which is going to help remove that fluid. So that's a really good thing. If you retain a lot of fluid, you should be on a diuretic. So you want to talk to your provider about that. Make sure you're on a diuretic. So this isn't going to help pull that fluid out, but if you're moving more, that's going to help pull that fluid out, which is a really good thing. So you want to be making sure of that. So the other thing that I'd like to stay on that point, say on the point of retaining fluid, I talk a lot about drinking a lot of fluids, but also I talk a lot about electrolytes. So you need to be very careful with your electrolytes, because your electrolytes are a lot of times very salty. So you want to make sure you check the sodium content of your electrolytes, because the sodium content and the ones that I like, so like the Propel 10X, there's a couple other ones. Make sure that it's 220 and less in sodium count, because if it's not, then you are going to retain fluid. So Nancy, lisinopril is not a diuretic. It is not going to do anything in regards to your over retaining fluid. So you need to make sure that you are checking with your provider on that fluid count. Yeah, Marlon, you don't need this. Although it can give you energy. But yeah, I mean, you can take it if you just need the energy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Definitely nothing wrong with a little bit of energy. Heck, everybody can use some energy and metabolism boosting. But yeah, 6'2" and 170, you don't need it. Yeah, unless you want some energy. But yes, so definitely, I like Recreabird. I mean, I created it, so of course I'm going to be a little biased and I'm going to say I like it. But I am Angela. I am a nurse practitioner. So I am definitely here for any questions that you guys have. And I would love to talk to you guys about, hormones, weight loss, just my general, whatever I talk to you guys normally about. So, any questions that you might have, I would love to answer them for you. So, I had somebody yesterday make fun of, well, I don't know if they were making fun of, but they made a comment about my thinning hair. So I had a really funny video that I did yesterday about all of that. So I don't know if you guys follow me or not, so follow me, because if you don't, please do, because it's just hilarious, because sometimes I just get a little snarky and I just have to make sure that thank you for following me. Yeah, because I just sometimes have to just get a little snarky and just have to respond back to those videos. I think people just think that they can be mean sometimes, or just a little sarcastic, and just think that, we have to just take it. And so, no, we don't. So just thank you for supporting me and following me. I appreciate it. And if you don't mind, share this live. I do appreciate that as well. So, no, I don't listen to them at all. I don't. I actually love it and I have a lot of fun with it. And, I just tell them, hey, yeah, bring it on. Let's just have some fun with all these comments that I get. Yeah, I've actually been, actually a little over a year now, a lot on the TikTok. And I absolutely enjoy teaching and educating. And honestly, that's what I do most of. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing the live. I really do appreciate it. Um, I wish I had found the fountain of youth. I really, really do. I am actually 51. So I do believe that with what I do, thank you, Carlina, for looking at the product. Everything that I do, we do have a lot of really good skin products. We have, the GLPs, the Recrea Burn, and the skin products that I do promote that really do help with the aging process, because I personally have lost 104, and I could have had a lot of, like this, the that was a, I can't say the word, the O face, and just a lot of issues there, but I've done a lot of things to help prevent that. And so I'm pretty good at helping people feel better about themselves. And so it's really important that I have found those ways. So I really do enjoy what I do. I absolutely love it. And that's why I do what I do, just because it's so much fun and I have a lot of fun doing it. So, I love being on here. I love being on this platform. I love spending time with you guys. And I'm very fortunate today to actually be able to do it, because I haven't been able to do it a lot lately, especially Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I used to try to do it every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, but we've been pretty busy in the clinic. So that's why I've been doing it. No, there is not magnesium or calcium in this. It's just B vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D, and Nestazole and choline. We're actually going to work on another product that is going to be magnesium, all the magnesium, so 10 magnesiums. And as soon as we sell enough of this one to be able to fund the next one, we are going to do magnesium, ashwagandha, L-theanine, and zinc and vitamin D in the next product, so that we can promote that one, because I love magnesiums. What's the ingredient that will help you burn? We can't say that three little F word, but what it is the B vitamins. So there are, hold on one second here. I'm in the dark too, by the way. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 B's in here. So that is what is the metabolism booster. So that is what gets that metabolism going. So what helps with the cortisol, surprisingly, is the GLPs. Now, anestazole that's in this can help with the cortisol a little bit. So, a lot of times, the cortisol levels, what helps with that is getting the good sleep and making sure that your lifestyle is promoting of that. So, just having a good, healthy lifestyle will help with the cortisol levels. So, a lot of times, it's just making sure that you're promoting and doing things healthy in order to get that healthy cortisol. Now, low versus high, it's kind of the same things. Um, that one I am not sure of, Marlong. I would actually have to look that one up. Um, that's a good question. That one I will definitely have to research and I will have to let you know. Um, because that one I can't answer that. That's a new one. Everybody, I always get somebody that has to ask me a question that I'm not 100% sure of. So I will check that one out. If you can DM me that question, Marlon, I would really appreciate that so that I can actually check into that and I will let you know. Because I had a pencil up here. Oh, there it is. So let me check with that. I'm assuming that is a yes because of the B levels, but I will definitely look into that. All right. Affected by B. Okay. I will check into that and I will let you know. Yes, because that's a good question. So I will check it and I will let you know. But thank you actually for asking all these questions. So why I created this was because I hit that stall. And actually I had been on a stall for about a year and a half. But in my mind, it wasn't necessarily a stall because it was at a W that I was comfortable with. And the thing is, I was comfortable there because I'd never been there before, or I hadn't been there since I came out of the military. So I didn't know that I could get any less because I had had a baby. I had been up to 260, and I just didn't know that I could get any less. So well, thank you. Thank you for noticing. So I actually didn't know that I was capable of it. So I was comfortable. So when I started taking something similar to this, I was like, oh, all right then. I started this and I was like, wow, okay. So then I was able to get lower. So that was what made me create something like this because Veronica and we both tried something similar. So what I did is I was able to take lipomino C, which is the injection, and lipo burn. I put them together and I made this. So that is what helped me develop the solution to the stall. And when you hit that stall, it's extremely frustrating. And that is, it's actually heartbreaking. And you just want to give up. And don't give up. You do not want to give up. So that is why we have like Recrea burn. And that is where this came from. So if anybody that's on here is interested in becoming an influencer or a seller of this on TikTok, just let us know because we're actually looking for people to help us start promoting it. And we would really love for you guys to do that for us. And so you just need to let us know. Because we are just trying to get this information out there. It is new for us. So I created this with a pharmacy. It has actually been evaluated by the FDA, and I really do enjoy it. So we're talking. I am not a promoter of keto, and the reason is because I'm a promoter of balanced. D word, which you can't say that word on here, and plus I don't like that D word anyways. And yes, the long term does. And I can't say that word either. So what I do is I teach lifestyle more long. Thank you, PJ, for looking at it. So I teach lifestyle, and I'm actually a nurse practitioner, and I have a clinic in Medina, Ohio. And you could look at my bio for my information. But what I do is I actually teach lifestyle. So we promote what we teach the lifestyle. Thank you, Marlon, for viewing the product. So what we do is we actually teach you to know simple carbs. You want complex carbs. 25% of your daily is complex carbs. Complex carbs are everything that's naturally in the earth. Then 75% of what you eat is protein. So women should get no less than 100 grams of protein a day. Guys should get no less than 120 grams of protein a day. That is going to help to maintain the muscle and the hair. And then you need to make sure that you're getting your vegetables. That's what's different about keto, because keto isn't sustainable forever. We're not made to just eat fat and meat. So that's why you have to get your complex carbs. So we don't want to eat the simple carbs. So we try to stay away from anything processed to be white. And that is what changes it. So the process to be white shouldn't be in our life. So that is anything that man made white. You want to stay away from that. So that is what we do differently. So that really honestly is what we do and how we teach, and that is what you want to do when you're on the GLPs as well. And there's a couple other things that we do with that as well. And so basically what we do at our clinic, and we are in all 50 states, so we go all across the country, and we provide telehealth visits as well. So we do all of we do the GLPs, compound, we do hormones as well. Thank you, PJ, for looking at the product. So we are available to answer questions. I do a lot of teaching and coaching, and I love it. Um, I am not. I love apple cider. I think it's fantastic. I have several products that I like that it is in, and it supports the gut health. I am not a fan of anything that is cutting out everything for a short period of time, because I can't say that D word. Um, so like fasting, intermittent fasting, or where you're just cutting out a whole bunch of things for a short period of time, or like a week or 2 weeks or something like. I'm not a fan of that, because what it does is it will drop a significant amount. Then as soon as you go back to your old ways, guess what you're going to do? You're going to G it all back. So what we do is we teach a lifestyle that's going to be sustainable forever. That is what we want to do. We don't want to just have a sudden a drop. We want to teach you to do it forever. And that's what we're trying to do here. So this is what I used to be, and that is what I'm trying to promote, never going back to. So that's what, but I'm kind of biased because yeah, right. So, but I haven't been. So, if I was a yo-yoer. So I've always had that, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, my whole adult life once I left the military. And I just never want to go back to that. And so I am on a GLP. And I love it because the food noise is gone. I've got this normal way of looking at food. I'm very healthy now, and it's a fantastic thing. So but I have been on them for 4 years. I've been providing them for 4 years, and I do a lot of teaching and coaching, and I live the journey every day with people. And I absolutely do believe in everything that I say and everything that I do, because I actually live it, preach it, teach it. I guess we can say even eat it. So I just really, really, really do, love what I do. And I am a nurse practitioner, and we do offer a lot of teaching and educating. We hold a lot of hands and we kick a lot of butts. To be honest with you, I tell people I can be your biggest cheerleader, but I can also be your biggest drill sergeant if you want me to be. Veronica's making faces around the corner, just to let you guys know. So yeah, we have a clinic in Medina, Ohio, but we serve all 50 states. So if anybody ever needs anything, but we are always here for you guys. Yeah, so we really do have an amazing support system. So that's why I tell people, and I did this video the other day, and it's going viral right now. And it's kind of crazy because I didn't realize, oh, I wish I delivered to Europe. Yeah, I've had people ask about South Africa, Europe. I had somebody the other day, France, Canada. I really wish I could figure that out because, oh my gosh, you guys need so bad because from what I understand, you can't get it over in the other countries. And I'm so glad you guys can still talk to us on TikTok because from what I understand, you can't all the time, or you weren't supposed to be, and but you still can, which is awesome because I love that you're still here with us. So, and well, now I love that you had such the great sense of humor that you did when you first got on here. So that's hilarious. Thank you. But we yeah, that makes me happy. Thank you for being on here. So I have a lot of people from all over, which is fantastic because I really, really do enjoy it. What time is it there? Aren't you like 6 hours behind or ahead? I can't remember. I'm going to Greece at the end of May, so I'll wave when I fly over. Very cool. So I love, before I started on this platform, I had no idea where. Oh, that's so cool. You're from. Oh, that's cool. Very nice to meet you. Yes, that is so cool. So I really just never had any idea of the reach that I would be able to go to on this platform. And it's just so awesome. All of the people that I get to meet and all the people that I get to talk to. Oh, okay. So you're 6 hours ahead of us. All right. I get it. I always forget that. And then poor Hawaii's 6 hours behind us. It's just insane. But it's so cool. So yeah. So you're over in Europe now, Marlon? It's so cool. So it's 1:30 here. Okay, very nice to meet you. It's an absolute pleasure. It's always good to know that there's somebody on the other side of the pond. And good evening, sir. All right, that's my best European. That's all you're getting. Sorry. All right, so thank you, Veronica. She had to clap her hands at me. She said she was going to start putting some crap out there, but I haven't seen any of her crap yet, so we'll see what happens. All right, so yes, thank you everybody for you know what, we just have fun around here. That's all we do is just have fun around here. All right, so it is just absolutely wonderful to see everybody this morning. I have not had any questions regarding poo yet or hair loss. Actually, I haven't had any questions about that stuff in a long time, which I'm really surprised. Thank you, Yorkiana, for sending me the heart. I really do appreciate that. And good afternoon to you as well, ma'am. We have somebody from Europe on here, Yorkiana. And I saw your pictures today, ma'am, on your page, and I am just really surprised about that. You look phenomenal, young lady. Yes, apparently the meds do cause hair loss, Angela. Uh-huh. Okay. So, all right, Marlong wants to talk about constipation even though he's not on a GLP. Marlong, I'm assuming you're a dude, but because you were talking about roosters a little while ago and wanting to make the thing grow. Um yeah, so I'm assuming you're a dude, but I guess I should have assumed these things because yeah, I thought you were a dude because we ladies don't typically talk about things and growth, but I figured you were a dude. Okay, so constipation, and this goes for everybody. So let's just talk about poop. All right, so we talk about poop a lot on here, so this can be for anybody. All right, fiber. I personally like Metamucil gummies. Can you get those across the pond? Okay. Um, we can, though we just don't. You are very right, Veronica. Okay. Yorkiana, thank you for adding the product to your cart. I really do appreciate it, ma'am. All right. Number one rule with poo not coming out, folks. Let's talk about this. All right, all 9 of you, please share my live. Go. Okay. Number one, poo rule number one. Actually, I'm going to do a video just like this. Poo rule number one. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I can't talk. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Poo Talk 101 with Angela. I like it. Okay. I can't talk about Retta because I am not allowed to prescribe it per the Board of Pharmacy in Ohio. I can lose my license if I prescribed Retta in Ohio, actually in the country. So we are not allowed to prescribe it because it is not legal yet. It is coming from out of the country. It's not FDA approved, and It's not been released by Lilly, so I'm not allowed to prescribe it. Okay, so I can't help you. I recommend that you go talk to whoever you got it from because I can't help you. I'm sorry. Okay, poo rule number one: fiber. You need to take your fiber. I like Metamucil gummies. They are the best thing ever. Start with 1 a day for a couple days, 2 a day for a couple days, and then 3 every day. Poo rule number 2. I don't have them in here. Okay, ladies, you're going to take Leafar, Leefar. It's pink with yellow writing. And actually, I posted a video on my other page, Recrea Wellness. That's where you can get all my products on Recrea Wellness. So please follow my other page, which is my backup page. And that is number 2. Fellers, you can take Zenwise, Zenwise. Ladies, you can take this as well. Oh,
I wouldn't put it on the screen.
oh, that's right. I can't put it on the screen. I'll get in trouble. Sorry. Yep, we'll get in trouble. Veronica just reminded me. Sorry. Okay, so those are the other ones that you can get. The Zenwise has men and women, so you can get those too. Then the other thing that you do is if you still aren't going every day, there's a third thing that you can take. It's VEV, magnesium 14 and 1. Absolutely love it. So then, if you're still not going, you could take Miralax. So before, I was just doing Metamucil and I was doing Miralax every day. But once I started the Leafar and the magnesium, I only take Miralax like 2 to 3 times a week because I always have had bowel issues. So, recap: magnesium, Leafar, probiotics, magnesium 14 and 1, and then Miralax as needed. That's what I do for poo. All right. Psyllium husk is fine if you want to do that for your Metamucil or your fiber. That's fine. There are tons of different kinds of fiber out there. I personally like gummies. So most of what I just said was gummies. So that's why I like the gummies. So if you want psyllium husk, there's Benefiber, which has no flavor. You can do that one. There's let me see what else is there. There's Metamucil drink you can do. I don't like the capsules. I've had people try the capsules and they don't like those. So, or I'm sorry, they don't work as well as the others. So I don't like capsules at all. They aren't as effective for fiber. So I don't recommend those at all. Chia seeds are fantastic. Yes, flaxseed works very well also. And I believe chia and flax seeds have a little bit of fiber in them or protein in them as well. So that can help with your protein a little bit. So that is something you can try also. So that is, if you can do a dual there, getting your protein and your fiber, that's a fantastic thing also. So there's a lot of different ways to get your fiber. You need 24 to 30 grams a day of fiber, just to let you know. That will help a lot. Also, very important is your hydration. I add chia seeds to my Greek yogurt. Perfect. A lot of people like that. That's fine. If that works for you. Legumes for me are the powerhouse for my fibers. Perfect. Yes, legumes are perfect for your fiber. You can do they get you gassy, Marlong? Because a lot, I mean, sometimes they make people gassy and they don't like them that way. A lot of time, I learned this. Okay, probably because if you eat them enough, they don't. But something that I learned about when I cook my beans is put carrots in them. But you have to watch, because you got to watch the carrots because of the high glycemic. But carrots can cut down on the gas in the legumes. So I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but supposedly they do. I don't know. That's just what I've been told and what I heard. Um, okay, Yorkiana, this might help you. So Zenwise makes the digestive enzymes, and digestive enzymes can help break down so you don't have the gas. The other thing is if you're gassy and bloated and you're drinking whey or eating whey protein, that can make you gassy. So I figured that out the hard way. I do not drink or eat whey at all, and that keeps the gas away a lot for me. But digestive enzymes can really, really, really help with the gas. And no whey. So sometimes you might want to try both. But oh my goodness, before I figured out that I had sensitivity to whey, whoo, my goodness, it was horrible. Horrible. So I highly recommend that you stay away from the whey. No way. Yes, pun intended. But yeah, it's bad. It is normal to have flatulence occur daily. Yeah, but not like that. No way. I know, right? Yeah, whey is brutal. And let me just tell you, I was on a plane when I figured out that I can't have whey. Yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. I feel so bad for those people. I probably shouldn't say that on a public platform because somebody could be on here that maybe was on that plane. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It was so bad. No, I did not raise my hand and say it was me. Mm-mm. I blamed it on the old man on the other side of the plane. I did. I said, it was him. When me. Mm-mm. Yeah. No, you were not on that plane. She was not. Just for that, Kim said I should give you a hug earlier and you didn't see it. Yeah, I'm sure you would blame it on somebody else. Mm-hmm. Yep, it was that guy over there. Mm-hmm. Over there. Yeah, definitely that guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or it was the dog in the back of the plane. There's no dog. Oh, see, Yorkiana said hugs for Veronica. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Yorkiana. She needed to see that because she loves her hugs. I actually saw that video the other day where we had a contest. I think it actually was crazy is last year, this time, I was trying to get 10,000 followers. And now I am almost at 50,000 followers in 1 year. So I should actually do another contest to see how quick I can get to 50,000, and then the reward could be Veronica getting a hug. You remember that? Yes, it was so cool. Yeah, the reward was Veronica getting a hug. It was awesome. I just come past the video and I saw the date on it, and I was like, oh, that was only a year ago. See where we've come in a year, people? It is so cool. You do get paid enough. Shh. You get paid in love. Oh my gosh. Marlong, see what you've missed in the past year? Your dad is HR and he don't care. In the year, that was in this past year, Yorkiana? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Veronica should scare you. Have you heard the laugh that she has over there? Her cackle? She's cackling. So yeah, you should go back and you'll see her in some of these videos. She's a little 5 foot nothing, and she's scary sometimes. Let me tell you, her yeah. She says I'm a nice person. Oh my goodness, good job, ma'am. High five. Yes, that is sweet, 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 sweet. Her dad is 6'3", so my husband. So yeah, she is but she's a little 5 foot nothing, and her mom was 4'11". So there you go. But yeah, she's scary. I sit behind. She sits behind me, and my back to hers every day. She's scary. My swimmer was from left side, short tailed. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Don't rush it, Yorkiana. It will happen. Just breathe, and it will happen. Holy moly, Marlon, your parents are 5'6". How in the world did you get to 6'2"? Wow. Yeah, I'd say you are the lucky duck. Me, that's insane. Very, very crazy. Yeah, being you're probably adopted. I am thrilled that you're healthy as well. Thank you, Kim Travis, for looking at the product. We aren't even talking about the product, Kim, so I'm very happy that you looked at the product. We are so derailed, it is not even funny. We are like off on some other land, who knows where. So let's talk about the product, shall we? All right. So I am Angela. I am a nurse practitioner. I have a clinic in Medina, Ohio. Hey, Marlon, do you know where Ohio is? All right. Well, let me tell you. It's in the north, below Lake Erie, kind of in the center. Actually, off center to the east a little. And it's cold. Actually, we're not cold today. We are at 67 degrees. Holy moly, it's a heat wave. That's only for today. And then it's back down to the freezing with some snow. Um, yeah, the place where you move and can never leave for some odd reason. Because they keep us captive. That's why. Okay, so what we do here in Ohio is we get all 4 seasons, and spring and fall are absolutely beautiful. Really, honestly, they are. But summer sucks because we've got lots of mosquitoes, and it's very humid and very hot. And snow sucks as well. So that's what. All right. So we are going to talk about Requia-burn. So when you hit that stall, actually, before we talk about Requia-burn, everybody that's in here right now, share this live. Thank you. I appreciate it. And if you don't already follow me, follow me. I appreciate that too. All right. Thank you very much, Yorkiana, for liking my live. I really do appreciate that as well. And hello, Farm Chick. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. All right. So I'm Angela. I'm a nurse practitioner. I have a clinic in Medina, Ohio. We already told the guy across the pond where we are, just in case he didn't know where Ohio is. Below Michigan, by the way. Anyone have Hashimoto? Try this. So actually, Hashimoto, you'd be fine on this. It's a pond, yes. So this actually, I think it was Kim. This actually you could use with Hashimoto's, and the reasoning is because it's all natural. It's all a bunch of B vitamins. There's vitamin C. Oh, I forget how many I think I said 7. 7 B vitamins, vitamin D, and Nestazole, and it is very good for metabolism boosting. So Hashimoto's is an autoimmune thyroid disease, in case anybody didn't know. Basically, what that is an angry thyroid. And when you have an angry thyroid, you need to get your metabolism is all messed up anyways. So what you can do is you can take your B vitamins, you can take vitamin C, vitamin D, choline, and anestazole. And actually, I'm thinking the anestazole is going to help your hormones balance out. So if you get your hormones to balance out a little bit, that is actually going to help your thyroid balance out as well. So what I would highly recommend is trying this, because if you get your hormones to balance out, you get your metabolism to balance out, then you're probably going to feel better. Plus, it's an energy booster as well. So it's going to just naturally just help you feel better. So you will feel better, I think, with this, and it's not going to make you feel worse. But what I am trying to tell people is take one a day for a few days and then start two a day because it does have niacin in it, and niacin can sometimes cause flushing, and that flushing is going to cause potentially you have redness and feel hot. So you want to start out with one a day for a couple days just to kind of get used to that niacin, and you want to take it in the morning. Um, Yes, Case is in Ohio, and it's only just about 30 minutes north of us. So it's in Cleveland, and we're just um, right below Cleveland. So that's where we're at. Ohio State, yes, it is in Ohio as well. Ohio University is in Ohio as well, in case you didn't know. Yes, Ohio State is, yeah, it's just right down the road a little ways. Boy, you are a smart one, Marlon. Just had to give you some sarcasm there, just in case you didn't notice it. All right. Okay, so we are coming up on the hour mark, and we have had a very, very interesting. Oh, it is two, Veronica. Oh my gosh, Marlon, what did you do to Veronica? She's just being Miss Sassy Pants this morning. Goodness gracious. Okay, so Recriaburn is actually very safe to take with just about anything. As long as you can take B vitamins, then you can pretty much take Recriaburn. There is not any reason to why you can't take it. Unless you have like intolerance or allergy to B vitamins or vitamin C, because it's all natural. There's no caffeine in it, so there's not anything in it that's really going to cause you any problems. So if you could take all of those, then you can take Recriaburn. It doesn't have caffeine in it, so you're not going to have that caffeine drop that a lot of us have. Or if you take this in the morning, it should last you throughout the whole day because it's a once a day vitamin. So the only thing that you don't want to do is take more B vitamins with it, because all of that extra B's is not necessary. Your body will drop the B vitamins. It'll just push it out your urine. So you might get a fluorescent yellowish urine if you're taking too many B vitamins. That's what's cool about our bodies, is a lot of your B vitamins are water soluble. So your body is just going to drop it. Drop with gravity. Yep. Right out your pee. So if you ever want to try this, you can put it in the cart and then you can purchase it at any time. And the sale, I don't know how long it's going to last. We probably will do it through the end of March. We haven't decided if we're going to continue it any longer than that. So I would recommend that if you want to purchase it soon, because it normally is $70. And as you can see right now, it's $52.49. And then if anybody is interested in promoting this and selling it for us, we would greatly appreciate you doing that for us. So, go ahead and grab a bottle, and you can get a bottle for free if you are interested in promoting it for us. So we would absolutely love for you to do that with us. Oh, yes, our GLPs are actually discounted as well. Thank you, Veronica, for reminding me. And we are in all 50 states now. So if you are interested in that, we can take care of that for you also. Does anybody have any questions? Because I would love to answer your questions. Yes, me everywhere. I am everywhere in the United States, all 50 states. I'm not everywhere because I'm not over the big giant pond where Marlong is. But I will be where Marlong is from, in Greece, in May, the end of May and June. That I can't wait for. It'll be so cool to be. I've never been there before, so it'll be really cool to see. So why don't I just go ahead and tell you guys about do the free consultation for you, so I can just explain that to you. You do not need assistance. You'll be fine. Luna can help you. She might get you ran over though. Just to let you know. Okay, so everybody that's on here right now, please share the live. And please follow me if you're new to this little club we got going on here. And I really do appreciate all of you being here. And we are talking about Recrea Burn, but we're also talking about, anything in general that you guys want to talk about. Because I do have a clinic in Medina. We talk about weight loss. We have the GLPs. We have hormones. We have anything that you want to speak on. Okay. So thank you everybody for your likes. Thank you for everything that you are doing for me and following me. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so let's do let's talk about GLPs. All right, so they work 3 ways. The first way is the brain. What it does is it shuts down I'm craving, I'm hungry. I tell everybody, and if you haven't done this, you really need to do this. You need to listen to your brain. It takes 2 weeks of doing something to break a habit. So, what you need to do is listen. If your brain is telling you you're not hungry, you're not craving, you really have to listen to it. Because if you're not listening and you're not learning to listen, you're not going to hear it. And you're just going to continue doing those bad habits that you've developed over the years. So you really need to learn to listen to your body or just to your brain telling you you're not hungry, you're not craving. So what is really important is figuring that out. The second way that they work is they slow down your digestion. So when they slow down your digestion, if you're not listening to that as well, you're going to eat too much. Then if you do that, you are going to go too full and you're going to get sick. You're going to feel miserable and you can even throw up. And we don't want that either. So what you want to do is I feel food in my stomach and that's it. So then the third way is the insulin resistance, which is absolutely phenomenal. So when that starts to work, what is amazing is that insulin resistance is going to help our hormones start to work better. It is going to help your thyroid, your cardiovascular, your nervous system, your cortisol levels, everything is just going to start working better. And they have been finding the liver. They just released research that the liver starts to function better. Fatty livers are going away. Cholesterol levels are dropping. They're seeing all of these different things that are just improving with these meds. So that is so important in all of those things. So what we do is we actually dose per you and how you feel. If you're doing great at those lower doses, you're not having the food noise, you're not having the cravings, you're getting your protein, you feel wonderful, we're going to stay there. And that is really important because a lot of places just dose up each month. Thank you, Diamond, for looking at that. So if you are doing great at that lower, just stay there. You don't need to just increase for the fun of increasing, because what happens when you just you increase for just the fun of increasing? Can you guys put in the comment what you think happens when you just increase for the fun of increasing? What do you think happens? What will happen to you? No, well, yes, but what else? Has something to do with side effects. Do you think you get more or less side effects? Potential for more or less side effects? More, exactly. So what happens is if you just increase the dose, there's a good risk of more side effects. So if you're already not having your hunger and your craving, and we just increase the dose, we're increasing the risk of side effects. If you are already, you're already like, I'm not hungry, I'm not craving, don't increase your dose. Just stay where you're at. If you are starting to notice a little bit of increased hunger and craving, increase your protein and your hydration. That should squash down that hunger and craving, and you should be fine. But if you increase your protein and you're still having a little hunger and craving, then you can increase your dose. But because what we do is we don't want to increase that dose right away. We're going to say, okay, how much protein are you getting? How much, or how much water are you getting? Then if you're doing great and you're like, okay, you are getting a lot of protein, you are drinking a lot. Okay, now let's increase your dose. Because, we got to be careful about just increasing the dose just for the fun of it. So that's why we don't just automatically do that. So it's really important to make sure that you watch those things. Okay, so the number two, there's two big side effects that we always watch for: nausea. So if you're somebody that easily has nausea, then what we suggest is that you take or get Zofran. If you don't have nausea easily, so I mean like people like me, if there's going to be a stomach problem with the meds, I'm going to get it. But there are some people that don't even know what nausea feels like. They're probably not going to have nausea on these meds, to be honest with you. So nice to meet you. Thank you for following me. You have a wonderful evening. So they aren't going to have nausea on these meds. So they don't know what it feels like. So they aren't going to have it. Now, if they go and they stuff themselves, yeah, they're probably going to have it. Then, don't do that. But a lot of people just don't get it. Okay. So the other thing is constipation. And we already talked about that. That's your fiber, your probiotic, magnesium 14 and 1. If you're still not moving it daily, Miralax. That's how you take care of that. Then then that's really it. If you get diarrhea, a lot of times it's from eating simple carbs. Then it's still fiber and probiotics are the ways that you're going to take care of that. Okay. Very, very rarely, diarrhea is not a very common side effect at all. It typically goes back to what you ate. Again, that's typically. Burps and indigestion, again, is a lot of times what you ate. If you feel like you have food stuck in your stomach, that's digestive enzymes. So that's a really important thing as well. So then let's talk about what you should or shouldn't eat. So simple carbs, you want to stay away from them. Simple carbs are anything processed to be white. So white sugar, flour, pasta, rice. Man made it white. Don't eat it. Those are what put us in the wrong spot anyways, but those are things that we just don't want to eat. All right, so we want to avoid those for sure. The things that we do want to eat are complex carbs. So complex carbs are naturally in the earth. So complex carbs are your vegetables, roots, potatoes, whole grains, oats. You know what I didn't say was fruit. So fruit and sugar, our body doesn't know the difference between high glycemic. So you can still have fruit, you just don't want to have fruit all the time. Because if you have fruit all the time, your body doesn't know the difference. So it's on days that you're going to be more active, or maybe days that you're going to go to the gym, you can have those fruits. But you want to have more berries, you want to have apples, you want to have harder, firmer fruits. You want to try to stay away from those juicy fruits because the juicy fruits have a higher glycemic content. So you want to make sure 25% of your diet comes from the complex carb section. Then the other thing that you want to make sure that you have is protein. So protein is going to be 100 grams a day for women, 120 grams a day for men. That's a minimum. The more protein you get, the better you're going to feel. Now, the easiest way, it's not exactly easy. Figure out how much muscle you have with one of them fancy scales. We have one in our office. Absolutely love the scale that we have. So what you're going to do is figure out how much muscle you have. Then you're going to take the pounds of muscle and have 1 gram of protein per pound of muscle. That will tell you exactly how much you need. Okay? Very important. So what you do is that is how much protein you need. And once you figure that out, you eat that much protein, you're not going to lose your muscle and you're not going to lose your hair if you get that much muscle or that much protein. Okay? Very, very important. So that is how you prevent the muscle loss. That's how you prevent the hair loss. Collagen is another really good thing for the hair. So every day I get my protein, I get my collagen. My hair's been like this since I was a kid. I've always had thin hair. So, actually, I have a really funny video that I posted yesterday because somebody had to say something about my thin hair. So, go on and comment on it because it's hilarious. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So just make sure that you uh, follow those guidelines and you should be fine. Honestly, you should be really fine if you follow those guidelines. So that is really important. So this was created because of the stall. We hit it. All of us hit it. If you have a really good month or a really good couple of weeks, really good few months, and then all of a sudden it's going to happen. Your body is going to say, it's time for me to hold up for a minute. That's normal. Okay? Why is that normal? Because our body has to balance out. Or it's going to throw us a curveball. It's going to say, okay, this has been working for a long time now. I don't want to do that anymore. It's just like a grumpy toddler. And so what we have to do is we have to throw it a curveball back. So what we have to do is we change up the calories. We have to change up the type of exercise we are doing. We have to change up the amount of protein that we're eating, or we have to, we have to do something, or we have to throw in something to shock it. And that is why I created this. So what this does is this actually boosts your metabolism, boosts your immunity. It gives you energy so that you can actually start making your system do what it's supposed to do again. So that is why this is a really good, clean vitamin. It's all B vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D. It has choline and it has anestazole in it as well. So if you are interested, please, view this. But that is essentially what and how I teach people that come to our clinic on how to change their lifestyle. We teach change the lifestyle. We don't teach the D word because the D word is for short term. It is not lifestyle. We want you to have a successful lifestyle. We don't want you to have a fad. We don't want you to do just let's have just a few weeks or a month, and drop a bunch and then go off of it and put it all back. This is a forever program. And that is what we're trying to teach you is a forever program. So if you ever have any questions, if you're ever interested in anything, please. Oh, wow, that was fast. Geesh. So if you ever need anything, just please let us know. And we are definitely more than happy to help you. So thank you so much. Anybody have any questions about anything that I just said? Because I would be more than happy to answer any of them. And thank you everybody for being on here. I am so honored to have all of you here today. And please share this and please follow. And thank you so much. Are you going to come and say hello? Show your face. Veronica had to peek around the corner there for a minute. All right. You got a heart. All right, everyone. So, no questions? Nobody has anything to say? Oh my goodness. So, I recorded the videos, the video the other day of the dog fight. It was actually just the audio. And I actually thought about making a video of it, but it's very graphic noises. I thought, oof, I don't know if I want to put that up on the internet. I probably would get in trouble. So I thought maybe not. Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, wow, that was crazy. Whoo-wee. Most entertaining live I ever been a part of. I'd have to say that much. Yeah, so we are at the hour mark, and I don't know if you guys don't have any more questions. Oh, none of your business. There's actually a few of you that have that name on here. And you all spell it just a little bit different. I've noticed that. So I am Angela. I am a nurse practitioner with Recrea Health is my clinic in Medina, Ohio. So I appreciate all of you being on here today. And we are talking about Recrea Burn, which is a vitamin that I actually created for the stall when we hit that stall. So what that means is, we're trucking along, we're doing really good, and then all of a sudden our body just says, "Nope, you're not going to L anymore. We are done, and we're going to hang out here for as long as I feel like." And you're watching the calories, you're watching your protein, and you are just like, "This really is just not going the way that I want it to go." So that is why I created this. And it's just a whole bunch of B vitamins. It is a whole bunch of, um, it's vitamin C, it's vitamin D, a bunch of B vitamins, it's choline and nestazole. And what it does is actually gives you that metabolism booster, gives you immunity support, 3 little F word burn, and then it also gives you a little bit of hormone support as well. So it is a really good, clean energy. There's no caffeine in it, so it really can help support you and get you that good metabolism booster. So if you need anything at all, please reach out to us and we would be more than happy to help you. And even if you have any questions about anything else, hormones or even uh, weight loss, we are a good resource and I'm always more than happy to answer any questions. So we are available in all 50 states now. So if you ever want to know anything regarding GLPs, weight loss, the other meds that are available out there, I am more than happy to answer your questions for you. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you those that have followed me. I really do appreciate it. And thank you everybody for all of your questions that you have asked today. And I am going to go ahead and sign off. So thank you so much for everyone being here. And if you have any other questions, please reach out. Thank you for all of your hearts and your love and your support. And thank you, Yorkiana, for being here today. And again, if you need anything at all, please reach out. You guys have an absolutely amazing day. And I should be able to do a live tomorrow. I don't know what time I will be on, but I will definitely put it up before I come on so that TikTok will let you know that I'm there. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye. I am not legally allowed to prescribe. I highly recommend that you contact your provider.
Becky Cope moved her appointment, so she'll be home 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. What, he gave us all 10?